Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the live stream of the UPSL Florida Central Conference Premier Division. Tonight's game between Harbor City and Brevard SC. We're going to just take a break for a minute, let the stream build up. The game will kick off in about 10 minutes. Stay tuned, y'all. All right, Harbor City arrived onto the pitch. Looks like they're getting ready to go, and Brevard SC is walking on the pitch now as well. So go over the starting lineups here in just a minute, but a little bit about the team. So Harbor City is 6-1-1. They're at the top of the table at the Florida Central Conference Premier Division. A win today would secure them at the top of the table for the end of the season. Brevard SC with a record of 4-1-4. A win here today could help their chances of getting into the playoffs. Right now, they sit below the line for the playoffs, so they're going to be fighting and scrapping to get their way into the playoffs here. So I want to welcome our sponsors as well and say thank you to Tricon Development, Who We Play For, Miss Mango's Herb Appeal, Tightline Advertising, and Brevard Injury and Law. And looks like Brevard is starting to work their way onto the field and running a little behind here on time, but referees are here looking like they're going to get them ready to go. So as they're going to take the field here, the Brevard Fire lineup for today. Left wing, Ignacio Cabeda. Striker, Cedric Fenelon. Right wing, Massey Woodcoping. And the midfield, Alvin Fenelon, Daniel Clavijo, Caleb Claude. And the back line, Sean Harden on the left, Matthew Gooden and Jay Spence in the center back position, and Takami Kuratani at the right back. And in goal will be Garrett Ellis. And looks like we're about to do our international walkout. Actually doing the coin flip here at the moment. And I'll tell you what, folks, it is hot outside. It is hot in this booth. And looking for a little action here to get underway to take my mind off the heat. But believe me, these boys are going to get tired quick. It is toasty. A little bit of a southwest breeze. Just enough to blow that heat off the turf right at them. So as the referees start to get these guys lined up and heading the walkout, here's the Harbor City lineup. So we'll have Trey Collins, Aiden O'Hara, Logan Collins, Kyle Carr, Jaden Lunsford, Andy Bennett, Colin Robideau, Sam Lighton, Zach Pless, Owen Tokarski, and Perry Nascimento will be playing in goal for Harbor City today. So a little different look. Perry being one of the fastest players on the pitch, now will be playing in goal. Usually he's playing on the left side as a winger or sometimes as a left back. So a little makeshift goal as we had last week as well. All right, here, just getting started. Just 3 minutes late here as we start the international walkout and get ready to get underway here. The flag is flying here at Melbourne High School. 2 games ago it was down, but and Brevard SC looks like the front of their shirts is blank. Or maybe there's some gray on there, I can't tell. Hopefully their numbers aren't gray like the front of their shirts. Won't be able to see those numbers, but players are all lined up and we're just about ready to get underway here. Pause here for the anthem. All right, we're ready to get underway here, folks. So, something to look out for here. We've got Matthew Gooden playing center back against his Melbourne High School coach, Trey Collins. Trey will probably be working on the opposite side of him, but look for that to get a little interesting tonight. Maybe Trey's had some words with him. You're not starting if you tackle me. So Matthew Gooden will be a incoming senior here in Melbourne High School. Both teams huddling up here. Harbor City will be in the black shirt and the white shorts, moving from right to left on your screen. And Brevard SC will be in the white shirts and the black shorts, moving from left to right. Ready to get underway here. Looks like Harbor City will take the kick here to start off the game with the kickoff. And actually, it looks like Trey might be playing in the middle of the field. Like O'Hara and Collins will be playing out wide, and Trey will be taking up the striker position. At least based the way they're lined up at the moment. And we're underway here. And I guess Brevard took over. Collins against Gooden there. Cedric Fenelon under pressure there on the back. Nice turn. Comes infield. All the way trying to find Cedric Fenelon on the far side. Shot, but right into Zach Pless. Headed back in and then out by Tokarski. Kyle Carr gets it forward, but right into the feet of Brevard. Brevard takes over again. Heading over to Jay Spence. Garatani losing out on that pass. Logan Collins trying to flick it around, but he's out, and Brevard takes over again. That one's out and will be a Harbor City throw off Cedric Fenelon. Krosky with the throw here, finds Andy Bennett. Harbor City strings a few passes together. Brevard SC really not applying too much pressure here. Colin Robideau gets forward. He's got Logan Collins, but overcooked. We'll have a Brevard SC throw in here on the near side. Caratani with the ball in his hands. That one runs out of bounds. Caleb Claude not able to control it. Robideau with the ball in his hands for the throw. Finds Kyle Carr. Works through the pressure. Zach Pless looking for targets forward. He's got Logan Collins on the run. Matthew Gooden at his back. Cedric Fenelon running on the far side. Out of bounds. That'll be a Brevard SC throw. That throw goes straight out of bounds for a goal kick. A lot of back and forth here so far. No real attacks to speak of. And again, Brevard SC is perfectly fine to let them have the back 40. Logan Collins gives chase. That would be offside, I believe, had that pass been connected from Trey Collins to Logan Collins. Another throw here of Caratani with the ball in his hands. Good long throw. Logan Collins just ushers that one out. Referee says Brevard ball. See a touch there. Good turn, good tackle there from Jaden Lunsford. Karski with the Borkowski with the ball now, or over to Aiden O'Hara. Zach Pless. Kyle Carr finding the long ball into Aiden O'Hara. He's in just too long. And Garrett Ellis eats it up. Harbor City, again, same thing, not a lot of pressure. Zach Pless gives chase, and Cedric Fenelon forces him to play it. Caleb Claude with the ball. Zach Pless gets it forward. Good cross, Perry Nascimento eats that one up. Carr drops it back to Zach Pless. The front three with a little rotation. Trey Collins got space here on this side. Good pass into Aiden O'Hara. Gets the cross. Lunsford's got it. Shot, another Harbor City goal.
Oh, Harbor City on a very...
Jaden Lunsford with the goal.
Lunsford.
The Torkowski plays Aiden O'Hara through. Aiden O'Hara gets a nice slotted pass. And Lunsford takes a little extra touch, is a little behind him. And calmly just collects it and finishes it. 1-0, Harbor City now. And first attack yields a goal for Harbor City, and Brevard SC take over again. Driving infield, he's got numbers with him, takes a shot from distance and just wide. It was Daniel Clavijo with the shot, I believe. Swerkowski on the far side. Kyle Carr looking for a target. He's got a runner. Aiden O'Hara, great ball in, great run in behind. Aiden O'Hara's got numbers in front of the goal. Logan Collins can't get to it. Trey Collins, he's got the far post, can't get through. Blocked by the traffic in front. Another great opportunity there for Harbor City. Just couldn't get the finish. Kyle Carr now driving, numbers staying forward. Little push from behind, no call. Goal kick. So Harbor City is just slowly building up and then finding those runs. So far, it's Aiden O'Hara able to find the runs and connecting with the last pass. Just can't find the goal on that last attack. Oh, Aaron pass there. Logan Collins with the left foot. Save. So corner kick here. First corner kick of the game here will be a Harbor City kick. Trey Collins will stand over this one. Ball into the far post. Aiden O'Hara gets ahead to it. Looks like it took a deflection, but maybe not. Nobody seems to show body language that it did. So, goal kick. So, one more game in the season here for Harbor City. This is the final home game in the regular season, but with Harbor City at the top of the table, hopefully we'll have 3 or 4 more home games in the playoffs here as we move forward. Matthew Gooden gets 4, and not the greatest of balls back. That one looked like it went out of bounds, but either way, it comes back to Harbor City. Foul called. And Jaden Lunsford gets into the back of Caleb Claude. That'll be a Brevard throw. Sean Harden with the throw. Caleb Claude just pushes it forward. It gets through the midfield. Turf Monster's eating people up right now. And I believe that was Alvin Fenelon. The cross blocked. We'll have a throw in on the far side. And Sean Harden with the, I guess that was a shot. There was nobody in the area for the cross, so we'll call it a shot and goal kick. Alan Robideau making a run here on the near side. Zach Pless looks to launch it in. Lunsford over to Collins. Collins over to O'Hara. Logan Collins has got loads of space here on this near corner. Just can't penetrate that last line of Brevard. Colin Robideau making a run. Logan Collins making a run. Caleb Claude gets to it, and now Carr over to Collins, trying to find Robideau. Back to Collins. Sees O'Hara on the far side, pointing for the ball through. Just couldn't quite keep control of that ball in the air. Thrown for Brevard on Harden. Puts that right to the feet of Andy Bennett, and Harbor City takes control. Lunsford launches one in. And Brevard's keeping a relatively high line in these balls over the top. A couple of them have found their targets, a couple of them haven't, but it seems to be a fair attack here for Harbor City. They keep the pressure on. Driving on the far side, trying to find a ball through. Good defense there from Harbor City, just converging on the ball. And Logan Collins with the slip. Cedric Fenelon takes over. Zach Pless works back towards the center back spot and actually coming up limping now. Good flick on. Kowski can't keep it in bounds before it gets to Trey Collins' feet. Excuse me, that's Jay Spence into Cedric Fenelon. Harbor City with relatively low block here. On Harden gets through. Gartani finds a runner. Cedric Fenelon. Little milkshake pass one, gets across, but Zach Pless gets through it. Ooh, and a shot goes through. And it just falls for number 8 there and gets right past onto the far post of Perry Nascimento, and we'll have a 1-1 game here. So 1-1 the score line here is the first real attack for Brevard SC. Comes up with a goal as the ball just kind of falls for number 8. Looks like my sheet is not quite accurate. I'm not sure who that is. Maybe Daniel Clavejo, number 8. Andy Bennett moving through the midfield here. Over to Robideau. Finds Trey Collins. Just a little long. It was tight. I don't know if he was onside. Brevard SC driving. Cedric Fenelon with the ball at his feet. Taking on Colin Robideau. Comes inside. Trying to find the runner here and can't find feet. Goal kick. Zach Pless must have taken a knock because he seems like he's moving just fine now. Pressure from behind from the goal scorer there. How car turns. Finds Andy Bennett. Numbers getting forward now. Ball trying to find Aiden O'Hara again. Headed away by Sean Harden. O'Hara now driving. Got Collins on his right in the overlap. Aiden Lunsford can't get through. Now there's numbers getting forward if they take the drive. Cedric was kept on by Sam Layton, and he's running in 1v1 with the keeper at the moment. Robideau with a great saving tackle. A corner kick here for Brevard SC, and Robideau does a good job just to keep Cedric Fenelon wide, not letting him cut towards the goal and get a good angle for the shot. And then I guess Cedric thought he could make a move past, and not expecting that. And really nice tackle there from Robideau, and he had to get it right. Ball coming in here over to the far post. Andy Bennett gets the head first to it and then cleared away by Turkowski. Sean Harden with the ball in his hands. Jay Spence it over to Matthew Gooden, who's moved his way here to this nearer side. And foul called. Not a bad area for a free kick. The Brevard SC from about 25 yards out will have a free kick. And just to the right of the D, this is a good spot. Cedric Fenelon, Caleb Claude, and then number 38 all standing over the ball. Like Cedric's going to take this one. He goes for the goal and just over the bar. So Harbor City take over on the goal kick. Black shirts getting forward and white shirts getting back. Over to O'Hara, over to Collins. Here's the ball back, and Colin Robideau is wide open in space on this side if that diagonal can make it to him. Good run there, good timing of the kick there as O'Hara was on his horse, and Zach Pless just kicks that ball right as he's about to cross the line. O'Hara is now driving, gets the cross. Logan Collins misses with the volley. Kyle Carr finds Trey Collins. Driving down the far side, gets across to the far post. Oh. Off the post. Collins right in front of goal. And can't find the space. As it looks like Jay Spence gets the block. This one comes back out and buried, but offside. So a good save from the goalkeeper, but spills it right in front to Aiden O'Hara, who's called offside. So a flurry of shots and attack there from Harbor City. Few really, really prime opportunities, but they can't find the back of the net. Good play from Robideau. Forcing that ball backwards as Gooden takes over. Collins giving the press now. In this heat, it's going to be tough to apply that high press all game long. Both teams kind of have the same idea. Sit back as Cedric gets through. Fires that one. Perry Nascimento gets down to it. So Cedric Fenelon applying all of the attack here for Brevard SC. Yeah, but once Harbor City breaks that back line, I mean, like I said, they're playing fairly high. Once they break that line, it's just a flurry of shots. So just finding those through balls, those diagonal balls in, break that back line, Harbor City have opportunities. O'Hara now on this side, sneaking his way into position here to make that run again. Good diagonal run there. Little shove from behind, and the whistle blows. Jay Spence called with the foul on Jaden Lunsford. We'll have a free kick 30 yards out. O'Hara and Trey Collins standing over this one. O'Hara is looking like he's the one who wants it. Black shirts on the far post. Ball goes into the far post. And Gooden's head to it. It'll be a corner kick. And that'll take us into our first water break. So 1-1 the score line here. First goal from Harbor City, second goal from Brevard SC, and more goals to come here as we move into the rest of the first half after the water break. So thanks again to Tricon Development, who we play for, Miss Mango's Herb Appeal, Tightline Advertising, and Brevard Injury Law. So please support those businesses that support our team. So players on both sides taking a very much needed water break. It's on that field, it's probably close to 98 degrees with the heat still radiating off the turf. Sun's still fairly high in the sky. The entire field in the sun, which that will change here in the next hour, but for now, it's blazing. Everybody just slowly working their way back into position. Nobody's going to be in a very big hurry to do anything that's not urgent throughout this game. So the half will get underway here with a corner kick from Harbor City. Trey Collins heading over to take the kick. Like Robideau and Zach Pless will stay back for the defense, and Turkowski will get forward. Ball comes in right to the spot and headed strongly away there. Collins puts that one in again, corner kick. Give him the same look. Jaden Lunsford taking up position, blocking the goalkeeper this time. Kyle Carr comes near post. It goes to the middle. Aiden O'Hara gets ahead to it towards goal. Carr with a volley. And that one goes into the side net. Okay. And Sean Harden gives that ball up to Colin Robideau. Now a little deeper now, given opportunities here to Harbor City to move this ball forward through the back line now. Good 1-2 there. Lunsford trying to find help. He's got Trey Collins. Trey Collins with a bad touch there, losing out. And now Brevard SC trying to get numbers forward. Collins does a good job to slow the rush down, and then Andy Bennett blocks the cross coming forward, and now Brevard is stuck in their own end. Gooden does a good job dribbling that one out of the back, trying to get forward now. Aratani over to Fenlon. Good defense there. Logan Collins just being a pest, and Robideau not letting it through. That was off of Brevard SC. Center says Harbor City's ball correctly. Assistant referee didn't seem to have an opinion. And Layton now finding Andy Bennett in the midfield. That Brevard SC back line stays fairly high again. Room to roam here now in behind. Logan Collins gets through three and then gets sandwiched. Whistle blown. Free kick here about 45 yards out. Expect this one to go back to that back post again. Trey Collins comes to take this one. And they may choose to go short instead. Actually, now numbers start getting forward and lining up along the 18 at the back post. Just to head into the box. And Collins sends it. Far post. He's got Andy Bennett. Heads it into the middle. Offside's the call. Andy Bennett called offsides from the initial header. Brevard SC does a good job holding their line at the 18. Although he's holding his flag up well inside the 18, so I don't know how. If he was offside, he wasn't offside from that position. Having some clock issues here again. The clock on your screen should be pretty good. The clock here in the field is not operating at the moment. Good ball in to Fenelon, finding some space here. Robideau now getting over to him. Shot over the bar. There we go. Clock's back. So the field clock now should be matching up with the clock on your screen. Approaching the 35th minute. Lunsford with 2 on him. Gives Trey Collins some space in behind, but plays back to Zach Pless. And again, numbers getting forward, looking to time this run. That one doesn't get through, but Logan Collins takes over. He's got Robideau. Robideau into the box. Gets the cross. No one home. Aiden O'Hara running into the 6-yard box, but was about a yard behind it. And then Trey Collins couldn't quite get to it, but another great opportunity as Harbor City gets in behind that back line of Brevard SC and creates their chances. Goal kick. And the clock just skipped on the field again. Jay Spence driving. Sam Layton does a good job getting to it. Kyle Carr. Lots of bodies on the ground there. And 2 on Fenelon, now 3. Foul called. I saw a lot of ball. There was a couple that I might have called fouls on earlier, but both teams kind of sliding in with studs up. So free kick here. And it looks like Alvin Fenelon standing over this one. Over to the far post. Headed away by Sam Layton. And opportunity, O'Hara was 5 yards in behind that back line, onside in his own half of the field, but they can't connect on the pass. Deshaun Harden with the throw, gets it past Trey Collins. Jay Spence with the ball at his feet. Over to Fenelon. Everything's come through him so far this game in their attack. He just wants to slow it down. Good stop there from Andy Bennett. Zach Pless. Forwards getting forward now for Harbor City. Nice turn there from Kyle Carr. That one gets through. No one following up with the run, and Brevard SC takes over. Jay Spence over to Caratani. Midfielders getting forward for Brevard SC, and that one goes off Logan Collins. Brevard throw. Rotational movement there on the ball coming in, but Harbor City takes over. And a foul from behind there as Caleb Claude takes out Jaden Lunsford. It's a little bit of a talking to here from the referee. Pleads his case and gets away without the card. As Harbor City takes back over. O'Hara with pressure on his back. Back to O'Hara. Now turns. He's got Logan Collins here. Gets over. Caratani. Overlap. Nice timing on it with Robideau. Collins just saved. And that one goes out for a corner kick. He pointed the flag up in the air. Not like offside, but maybe he did call offside. And then the high point would be for offside on the far side of the field. Maybe I just missed the flag raising straight up. Fenelon now with the ball. Andy Bennett giving chase. Driving through the midfield. Numbers getting forward. Alvin Fenelon. He's been given a lot of space on this near side. And they find him again. Right into Sam Layton, and that'll go out for a corner kick. Alvin Fenelon coming in to take this kick. Caleb Claude and Matthew Goodson Chase Spence all getting forward here. Their defensive position goes to the far post. And a handball was the call. Penalty kick. I didn't see anything clear as a handball, but certainly the Brevard players raised their hand as if that was the call. And Cedric Fenelon steps up to take this penalty. And Nascimento guesses the right way, but can't quite get there. And it's 2-0 Brevard over Harbor City. Now Harbor City with the first goal, now playing catch up as we approach the end of the first half. Bennett back to Zach Pless. That back line starting to ease back a little bit, allowing Harbor City to work from a more forward position here in their build-up. Colin Robideau with loads of space. Now Andy Bennett sitting in the middle of the field with loads of space, bypasses him to Zach Pless. Now Zach with the corner ball all the way over to Logan Collins. He's right outside the 18, drives in, it was deflected. Lunsford gets to it. Fenelon takes over and drives through the middle of the field. Andy Bennett with a nice tackle. It goes right to Sean Harden. Now Brevard driving again. And again, Cedric Fenelon giving loads of space here on this near side. He drives through. Good play there from Logan Collins. And looks like call against Fenelon in the back of Logan Collins as Logan steps in front of him to get to the ball. Great defensive play there, working back from the wing position there from Logan Collins. Andy Bennett moves his way out of trouble here. And again, that diagonal ball to Robideau is on. That one's going to go out for a goal kick. And both teams just leaving the backside open, daring the other to make that diagonal ball into space. Approaching the final minute. I assume we'll have about a minute or two of added time, but Ellis tells everyone up and in. Krowski with the height advantage there, wins it out, gets to Collins. Collins driving through the middle of the field. Pressure in from behind. And he did blow the whistle for the foul, so we'll have a free kick here for Harbor City, about 45 yards out. Ball in, all white shirts in the middle there. Collins gets to it. Finds Stokowski on the outside. They get the ball in. Finds Collins, who plays him back. Finally just booted away and out of down the field. And Harbor City will recollect. Colin Robideau. Time for one more attack here from Harbor City. Carr finds a nice run through, just Caratani reads it. And nice tackle there. Brevard SC throw. Again, no rush here as they're up a goal, and it is at the end of the half and very hot. Bennett gets that one cleared. Right to Caleb Claude. Bennett back with the ball over to Carr. Carr loses it. Cedric Fenelon driving into the area. Broken up there by Trey Collins. Now Andy Bennett driving. He's got Logan Collins. One more attack. O'Hara's offside. Logan Collins just drives. Can't get it past Matthew Gooden. And got to be getting close to the end of time here. Great tackle there from Andy Bennett. O'Hara trying to find one more attack. Lunsford all the way back to Torkowski. Robideau's free on this side. Again, Brevard just playing a very narrow defense on that side. And the ball coming in here to Trey Collins. Gets to it. He's got two on his back. Not sure how he got twisted to get that one across. But it makes its way across, but right into the hands of Ellis. Spence gets this one forward. Robideau with a great touch. Finds Carr. Over to Logan Collins. Good defensive play there from Jay Spence. And O'Hara, with contact from behind, goes down. We'll have another free kick. This is likely the last attack of the game here. Excuse me, of the half. Collins sends this one into the far post. Headed clear. Oh, kept in. Kowski just flicks that one in, and Ellis eats that one up. Just trying to find one more attack. Fenelon making the run. Zach Pless able to get first to it. And that's the whistle for halftime, folks. 2-1 the scoreline. Brevard SC over Harbor City here. As we go into the halftime here, thanks again to Tricon Development. Who we play for? Miss Mango's Herb Appeal, Tightline Advertising, and Brevard Injury and Law. Support those businesses that support your team. I'm going to take a few minutes here while the halftime festivities take place. These guys are going to have some much needed hydration, as will this guy, and I'll be back in a little while. All right, and the referees are coming back onto the pitch. Harbor City is back on the pitch and just waiting for Brevard SC to make their way back. A few players have arrived. And so just looking at the Harbor City lineup for the second half, doesn't look like we have any changes, at least not yet. Expecting the next 10 to 20 minutes to have a few changes. Hot as it is, they're going to want to get some fresh legs out here. We get ready to start the second half. I want to thank our sponsors again, Tricon Development, who we play for, Miss Bango's Herb Appeal, Tightline Advertising, and Brevard Injury Law. Again, this game important for both teams as Harbor City tries to secure that spot at the top of the table. A win in tonight's game or next week's game would do that. And Brevard SC working their way to try and get above the playoff line in the Florida Central Conference Premier Division. And a win here tonight would certainly help their case in that. Actually, I believe this is their last game. Just looking at the number of games played, this might be their last game and their only opportunity to get above that playoff line. Brevard SC slowly making their way back onto the pitch. Referees look like they're wanting to get underway. The 2-1 is the scoreline here. Brevard SC leading Harbor City. Goal from number 8, I believe that's Daniel Clarejo, and a penalty kick taken from Cedric Fenelon. And the first goal of the game scored by Jaden Lunsford from Harbor City as Karski drove a nice ball in to Aiden O'Hara, who slotted it right into Lunsford. These teams are now huddled up here and ready to get going. In the booth, we're ready to roll as well. Refs are ready. Let's roll, boys. Don't notice any changes here for Brevard SC. They get underway, we'll check on that. And I don't have a roster card for the rest of their lineup, so calling out a lot of numbers if they make any subs. Brevard SC breaks huddle. Getting ready to get underway here. Everybody's ready to watch us, ready to go, and we're underway. Second half action here, 2-1 the scoreline. Harbor City trying to claw back into this one. Definitely had the lion's share of the attack, an unfortunate call with the handball and the penalty kick. Only been a couple of shots. You take away the penalty kick shot, I think there's only been 2. And then one other, or maybe 2 other quality attacks that did not result in the shot for Brevard Brevard, and numerous, like 4 or 5 good attacks for Harbor City that resulted in about 10 blocked shots in front of the goal. This one goes out to Logan Collins, who skips past Fenelon. Keeps control over to Sam Layton. Then it turns, he's got Robideau. Zach Pless looking for runners. He's got Colin Robideau on the far side. Good ball in. Not the greatest touch, but he keeps control. Looks for Tarkowski on the other side. Flicked out of bounds. It'll be a Harbor City throw. Good quick one taken. Cross in. Oh, and the header from O'Hara just wide of the mark. Another good opportunity here for Harbor City. Ellis sending everyone up and in. Middle of the field, Tarkowski with the first. Trey Collins gets tugged down from behind by Fenelon. And free kick here for Harbor City. Black shirts getting forward. All the white shirts at the 18 in defense. This one's going far post. And a foul there, as it looks like Caleb Claude takes down Andy Bennett. Had him kind of wrapped up there as they were holding the line. Actually, that was Sam Lighton he took down. And we'll have a free kick here in a really nice position just outside the box in the center of the D. Trey Collins, Logan Collins, Aiden O'Hara all standing over it. Tough place to do anything except get up and over the wall. And with Brevard players near and far post, Carr, ooh, and that cleared off the line. No signal from the assistant referee, so no goal. Blocked by Robideau, or block cross from Robideau, I should say. And Brevard SC takes over. Another great opportunity from Harbor City, just can't get it across the line. Carr sends this one in. Lunsford to Collins. Just cleared away, and Tarkowski's going to take this one before it goes out of bounds, and Harbor City take over. Brevard line stays right around the 35-yard line of the football field. Nice run in. Carr with a good turn. Logan Collins gets to it. Tarkowski with the ball. He's got runners in the box. Now opportunity for Brevard as they get forward. Tarkowski sprinting to get back. Sam Layton wins it out. Carr with the turn. Got O'Hara. Good run. Good timing of the pass. Spence able to get around. Dangerous ball in the middle, but Brevard able to play through it. Emlyn with the turn and driving. Andy Bennett with the defense. Gets past Bennett. Shoulder to shoulder from Tarkowski, but comes through it. Gets across, but there's no one in the middle. And that one blocked by Cedric Fenelon. Out of bounds for a goal kick. Bennett with the ball. He's got Tarkowski on his right. Are working back from his forward position. Are putting a shift here today. All over the pitch. Been the main target in those runs in behind. Tarkowski's got room going in behind. Andy Bennett finds Collins. Loads of space. Colin Robideau on the far side. Able to keep it. Lunsford. That one passed back and booted away. Andy Bennett trolling. It's outside of the foot pass there from Carr. Trying to find the run of Trey Collins offside. That one looked tight, but offside. So indirect kick here for Brevard SC. Matthew Gooden plays it back to Ellis. Carr and Collins now applying the pressure. Job from Sam Layton just to stay in front of that one. Now finding the run of O'Hara. He's in. He's offside. He looked like he was onside when that ball was released. That was very tight. Another indirect kick. I thought that run was very well timed. Cedric Fenelon tries to head that one in, and Harbor City takes over again. A little kick from behind there. Alvin Fenelon called with the foul. And Jaden Lunsford plays it all the way out to Tarkowski. Good run there from Carr. Can't get it over the head of Matthew Gooden. Throw in here for Harbor City. Quickly taken into Carr. Able to control it. Logan Collins dukes around a couple and just over the bar. Couldn't wrap enough of that left foot around it to get that curl and dip. Aiden O'Hara now applying some pressure on Jay Spence, who drives. Good play there from Robideau. Chase from behind. No foul called. People all over the pitch. Now foul called. There was 3 potentials for the foul here. Not sure which one he's calling. Alvin Fenelon having some words with him. And Caleb Claude's still down on the pitch for Brevard. Looks like it's a free kick here for Brevard SC. Jay Spence over this one. Played in a little far for Sean Harden. Bennett, Cedric Fenelon giving chase. Trey Collins back to Tarkowski. Robideau, he wants to get in. Good movement through the midfield for Harbor City. They try to just move those Brevard players in and find that opportunity for that run in behind. Tarkowski with the ball here. Trey Collins And Turf Monster eats up Jaden Lunsford as Collins tries to find him on the through run. A good step, but out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in here for for Brevard SC. Good and hands off to Sean Harden. Lunsford hard off of the Brevard player. Opportunity here for Brevard SC. Losing out immediately. Kowski trying to find the run of Lunsford. Now trying to pin Matthew Gooden in the area. And Trey Collins does a good job to win it off of him. Logan Collins over to Aiden O'Hara. Shot over the bar. Ellis with the ball at his feet here for the goal kick. Spence sends this one long. Robideau nods that one out of play. Johnny finds Fenelon in the middle of the field. Harden. Calvin Fenelon. Bennett putting in his defensive duties there. Great defensive stop. Aiden O'Hara trying to find space forward. He's got Logan Collins. Just couldn't get his feet clear with 3 on him. Now Jay Spence finds only Zach Pless. Finds O'Hara. Ball in for Trey Collins, offside. And does a good job around the keeper, but offside flag is up. And again, that was very tight. So all these chances gone away with the flag raised in the air. Job from Logan Collins to win that ball back. Putting in his defensive work as well. Plus, finding Carr, who's sitting deep. The defensive and midfield lines are only sitting about 6 yards apart here for Brevard. Tough to break the line. That's one way to do it. Over the top to Trey Collins, who gets it across but can't find Jaden Lunsford. Those well-timed runs and a ball over the top. That'll break both lines quick. The Brevard SC will have a substitute here. I don't see anyone coming off. So number 23 looks like he's leaving the pitch. It's like Cedric Fenelon will take over the central striker position, and we'll have a substitute coming in on the right wing. Two Harbor City players Standing up to get warmed up here to the 60th minute, which is about when you typically see substitutes start to come in. Long ball, only Cedric Fenelon there. Tested to the outside, and Robideau keeps it in or not. Brevard throw. Lofted up and over the bar, goal kick. Mento plays it out. And it all the way back to Sam Layton. Now a very high line here from Brevard SC. Logan Collins in the middle of the field. Looks like he wants to get through, and Alvin Fenelon just blows right through the back of Jaden Lunsford and be lucky not to get away with the yellow card as he starts having fouls mount on him. Collins has a run of Logan Collins, who turns Gooden, but turned away in the end. Carr finding Zach Pless. Andy Bennett coming into that space in the middle. O'Hara trying to flick it on, it looked like, to Robideau. Fenelon can't get it through to the runner on that far side, and now Lunsford flicks it by Spence. In behind. Goal kick. A little shoving going on, but nothing of consequence, and we're back to the goal kick. Ellis going to send everyone up and in, and approaching the second half water break here. Andy Bennett gets to it. Work from Jay Spence to fend off Logan Collins. Trey Collins gets the ball, and Matthew Gooden just forced to whip it out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in here for Harbor City. Carr getting forward in the box. Finds him off his chest. Trying to pin Fenelon in the back, and that goes out of bounds for a corner kick. And great job for Carr and Collins to just pin him there in the corner and not let him out. And quickly taken. Now Carr's got the ball driving in the box, just chips it. Another opportunity, cleared off the line. Sam Layton, and on his back. Robideau now in a foot race. And Zach Pless is going to get to this one with the heavy touch. Easily clears that to Perry Nascimento. That looked dangerous as that winger on that far side had loads of pace on Robideau in that foot race. And now good luck beating this guy to the race. Logan Collins. But Caleb Claude gets to him. Plays this one to the winger on the far side. Zach Pless gets forward, and Fenelon's offside, knows it. And that one makes its way all the way back to Perry Nascimento. Harbor City go again. That opened up the run for Carr. It's there. Trying to find O'Hara, who's been making that run all day long, and that one goes long. Robideau, little 1-2. Logan Collins still has it. Back to O'Hara. No one home for that. Play towards the box. The winger on the far side. We know he's got pace. He's running at Sam Layton. Gets by him. Good tackle there. Referee says to get up, and Andy Bennett moves forward. Good head there from Robideau, and Trey Collins on the far side. Back to Robideau. Numbers getting forward now in black. Man down on the pitch here in white. Car drives forward. Logan Collins can't get past Alvin Fenelon. Trey Collins tries to skip it over. Good job from Zach Pless. Zach Pless continues that run forward. The edge of the box. Tripped by Fenelon, and again, fouls mounting on Alvin Fenelon. And we've got substitutions coming in for Harbor City. Gabe Shelton coming onto the pitch for Lunsford. Can't tell who this other player is here for Harbor City. But it looks like Logan Collins, the other man coming off. So free kick here about 30 yards out. Aiden O'Hara and Trey Collins standing over the ball. And number 8, the first goal scorer for Brevard SC off the pitch as well. And 36 coming on. Again, I don't have a roster. Like 38 now coming off as well. So 2 in and 2 out for both teams. Pair standing and waiting over this ball. The far post. Trey Collins gets ahead to it, but can't keep it on target. And that'll take us to the second half water break. Still 2-1. Harbor City are getting their share of the attacks, just can't put one in the net here in the second half. Kind of similar to the first half. And we'll see if Brevard can do it in the last 20 minutes of the game here. Quick shout out to our sponsors again, Tricon Development, who we play for, Miss Mango's Herb Appeal, Tightline Advertising, and Brevard Injury Law. I'm going to take a quick minute and hydrate myself here as the players hydrate on the far side. As the players and referees meander back onto the pitch here after the water break. 2-1 the scoreline. Harbor City chasing Brevard SC after scoring the first goal. And I'll tell you, we're not sure what the temperature's like where you're listening, but it's hot here. Sun is starting to fall. We got the lights on now, but it's still hot out there. These boys have been working all game. The hydration break was much needed, and now time to give it their all for the last 20 minutes. Ellis sends everyone up and in. It started here after that second water break with a goal kick. O'Hara rises up to it. Shelton with the second ball, back to O'Hara. Harbor City control. Andy Bennett back in that same 6-yard gap between the defense and midfield line. Taken quickly. Shelton can't quite get to it. And a little kick there from Trey Collins. Foul called. Free kick here for Brevard SC. Second ball one there from Kyle Carr. Secures the ball back to Sam Layton, and Harbor City take over again. And that midfield line now retreating. Brevard, as that dart goes in from Trey Collins. Open goal. Chipped up. Is that going to make its way down? Looks like it's wide. Wide of the mark. So a pinged ball in from Kyle Carr. Collins threatens it, and the keeper forces the play outside the box, and number 15 just can't get it on target. Fenelon with a little errant play there. Throw in here for Harbor City. Burkowski. Back to Zach Pless. Good ball in, trying to find Gabe Shelton at the far post. Gets a good touch, but headed out. Corner kick. So Sean Harden does a good job to work back. Shelton gets a good touch, but really tight defense from Harden. Corner kick, though. Another opportunity here for Harbor City. Trey Collins taking this kick. Torkowski getting forward. Shelton in the box. Sam Layton in the box. O'Hara, Carr, far post. O'Hara with the side bike. Can't get great contact, but another opportunity there for Harbor City. Traffic in front, doing the job of stopping the shots. So loads of pressure here all game long for Harbor City. Lots of attacks, lots of shots. Just can't find the back of the net. And Sam Layton and Zach Pless will start from the back line and build it up again. Ball taken away from Carr. Good tackle there from Sam Layton and Zach Pless. Pless finds Torkowski. And Carr sees the run of Collins. Gooden can't quite get control. Collins nicks it away, but right into Caleb Claude. Andy Bennett takes over. Number 15 looking for a run into the corner. Space in the middle again as Andy Bennett takes it. Starting to push that line back as they build up. Andy Bennett got Tarkowski running into the corner. He enters the box. Trey Collins. Tarkowski in it. Harbor City goal. Trey Collins with a little rollback. Tarkowski with a right from his right back spot. Gets forward and gets the shot and finds the back of the net. 2-2 is the score. We put another one up on the scoreboard for Harbor City. And a well-deserved draw here so far with Harbor City. Well-deserved win here if they get another one, because they have been pushing on that door all game long. So Brevard take over. And 1 point, not enough to get them over the line and into the playoffs. So they're going to be working hard for another goal here. 1 point could give Harbor City the top spot, but 3 would secure it. And that one all the way out the byline. Nascimento over to it for a goal kick. Zach Pless takes over. Gabe Shelton looking for the run in behind. Trey Collins checking into the space. There's a gap now between that back line and midfield line. There's opportunities there as Gabe Shelton and number 15 work together. And Gooden gets forward. Good tackle there, but continues. Tarkowski with a great work back. And now numbers forward here for Brevard. Opportunity if we can move the ball back quickly. And again, a huge gap now. There was a 6-yard gap between the back line and the midfield line. And now there's no midfield line apparent. And now the running behind from O'Hara. Well defended there from Jay Spence. But Collins takes over. O'Hara's onside. Driving in field. Losing out. Number 15 takes over. He's got Shelton and then making the run into the corner. Shelton from 20 yards out with a good strike, but just wide of the mark. And O'Hara just pulling himself off the turf. Getting a laugh from the referee, so I'm not sure what he said, but I guess he's okay. And Ellis gives way to Spence. Drives and looks for the striker in the middle of the field. Caleb Claude keeps working through the middle here. Cedric Fenelon wants the ball here on the left side. Now gets it. Swing and a miss from Tarkowski. Driving is Fenelon. Good defensive play there from Zach Pless, but can't clear it. Now cleared away by Kyle Carr. Spence now forward from his center back position. They're open in the back if there's a turnover. And is that another substitute on the far side? Number 26. I missed that one. Oh no, that's not the. Someone came in for Robideau. I missed that substitute. The throw in here for Brevard SC on the far side. Chipped in, but Zach Pless heads it away. But not to quite to safety as Alvin Fenelon takes over. Now cleared away by Sam Layton. Good touch from Collins. Tries to play Shelton in off a heel. And the keeper forced to come out to get this one. And Collins shoved in the back. And now Kyle Carr giving a shove. 36. Is that Fenelon? Yeah, Alvin Fenelon. No, Fenelon's 56. 36 is one of the substitutes who came in, I do believe. After the yellow card, need to start with the whistle. So the ball comes back, and Trey Collins, a little bit of a heavy touch, but keeps control. O'Hara's on the far side. That one's out of bounds. Looks like a Harbor City throw. AR says going the other way. Not sure who had the better view, but Brevard throw. Click on header, but there's no one in the striker position. Zach Pless takes over again. Finds Kyle Carr. Got two on the wing now, overlap. Ball coming in all the way through. It makes it through to number 15. Doesn't get much of that one. Thought he was going for the near post, and everybody's got to work their way back in defense. As Cedric Fenelon driving here on the near side. Brother Alvin with him, overlapping. Megs Tokarski, but Zach Pless able to push it out of bounds for a throw-in deep in the attacking third for Brevard SC. Alvin Fenelon with the ball in his hands. Like this one's going to be a long throw into the box. Lots of black shirts in there to defend. And he stepped onto the pitch. No call. Booted away by O'Hara, but no one in the forward position. Gabe Shelton working his way there now. Spence driving in his own half. Forced to play backwards. Quickly out to Gooden. Deeks by one. Driving through the midfield now. Good defensive play there. Now Shelton has an opportunity. Driving through the middle. And I believe that's Caratani with the defensive play there. Throw in here for Harbor City. Lurkowski with the ball in his hands. Going for the long throw. Carr in the middle of the box again. Trey Collins. Good touch from Carr. And just cleared by Cedric Fenelon. Harbor City throw on the far side. Just over 5 minutes left in regulation. Probably not a lot of time to be added on here. This one's still locked up at 2. Collins wants that ball in. O'Hara been running in behind all game long. Keeps it in the box. Drives in. He's got opportunity in front. Corner kick. So another corner for Harbor City. Trey Collins standing over it. Black shirts getting forward. In-swinger coming here from Collins. Good ball in right in the middle. Sam Layton just can't quite get to it, and that one cleared away, and that'll go out for a throw-in. And that's inside the 6, right in the middle of the goal, but we just can't find a head to put it into the onion bag. Kowski's sending this one into the box. Again, just punched away over Gabe Shelton's head by the keeper, and then cleared. Harbor City still putting on the pressure here, trying to get that goal to put them ahead. Lighten over to Pless. Tries luck on the left side. Gets by the striker. Finds Collins. There's space in behind. Gabe Shelton's in. 1v1 with the keeper. Offside's the call. That looked tight again. I mean, if he was offside, he wasn't down where the AR is standing at the moment, but. So Spence looking to send this one forward. White shirt's getting all the way forward. That ball might be overcooked. Fenelon with the chest, but Spence has Harden overlapping there. Long diagonal, trying to find that winger on the far side. And number 26 on the far side, I believe that's a plus. I believe that's Zach's brother, but I'm not sure which one. Zach finds Sam Layton. Gabe Shelton. Trey Collins forward. Andy Bennett. Trey Collins wants the ball in. O'Hara plays it. Not sure if that went off of Spence or Collins, but kept out, but Kyle Carr wins it back. Kowski trying to get back in. Sam Layton. Wow, goes all the way through and all the way through for a third. Great stop by Nascimento. Sure hands from our winger. And Cedric Fenelon still on the pitch. Harbor City just plays right by him. Layton, fine feet. Layton. Ball in for Shelton. Onside. Work with Spence on his back. Nice little flick behind. Thought he got his legs taken out. No foul called. So a lot of contact there. Last game, Shelton took a licking and kept on ticking through the game. Cedric Fenelon still on the ground here for Brevard SC. And Spence not looking like he's feeling too well on the far side as well. But Fenelon been on the pitch for several minutes now, not moving. Sitting up, but not looking like he's going to be getting up anytime soon. Players taking the opportunity to grab a quick drink. Fenelon is up, being helped off the field. Is had a hand to his right hamstring. Entire attack all game long for Brevard SC has come through Fenelon, so that's going to be a blow to the attack. The winger on the far side been given fits with pace. Soon we'll have a substitution coming on for Fenelon as he doesn't look like he's going to continue. We're out past the 90-minute mark. With this injury, we'll probably have 1 or 2 minutes of added time. Still knotted 2-2. Throw in on the far side there, I believe. I will start up. Brevard SC with ball in hand here. Not much time. Get a goal for either side here as a foul's called. Brevard gets into the back of the Harbor City player. Now Carr wants this one. Actually passes it off. Harbor City. Lots of players here into the box. Far post is the option. Was into that far post. Over the keeper. No one could get to the second ball. Controlled nicely there. Played in for Collins, who kind of dummies it through, but there's no one in behind him. And Austin sends that one out of bounds. Brevard SC throw. Flick on header. OSHA in as well. Zach Pless, a little bit of contact, not enough to call the foul. OSHA does a good job playing that one back. Well, Aaron touch there. Plays it all the way back to Nascimento. Wonderful thing about having him in goal is you can trust his feet. And Alvin Fenelon with the head out of bounds. And Harbor City throw. Time for one more attack. Brinkley with the head. Finds Shelton, gives it a little nutmeg. And foul called. We'll have a free kick here for Harbor City. One more attack. Need to put this one into the box. Can't have much time left here in the 94th minute. That one goes to the far side. Trey Collins at the edge of the box. Heads it in. Right into the hands of the keeper. Sends this one deep. Only Zach Pless back. That one gets through. But Pless able to get back. Look like he put his hand up to the ball. And that's definitely offside and no flag. Looks like, I don't know if he called offside or he called the foul. Center referee made a foul call or a call here in the middle of the field. But clearly the pass was offside. Zach Pless on the far side, taking a beating, as he does many games, it seems. Took a knock in the first half, came up limping and limping again. Ball comes in, and again, 95th minute, whistle can't be far away. Number 15 driving in, ball gets across and out of bounds. So out the byline by Spence. We'll have another corner kick here for Harbor City. One more attack. Trey Collins working his way to the ball here. One more corner kick, one more attack for Harbor City. Put so many right in front of the goal here, 6 yards out. There's another one to the far post. Many up to the head. Can't get to it. 15. Trying to retrieve it on the edge of the box. Sends it back in. Brinkley can't get to it. And whistle end of the game. 2-2 is the scoreline. Exciting game. And 2-2. Harbor City will stay at the top of the table. Needed all three to secure it for the end of the season, but next week they'll try to get another point or two and secure that spot. Brevard SC struggling to get atop of the playoff line, but thanks to our sponsors, Tricon Development, who we play for, Miss Mango's Herb Appeal, Tight Line Advertising, and Brevard Injury Law. Thanks, folks, for joining us. We'll see you again on the live stream for the playoffs. And we'll have a game here in the next few weeks. June 20th. June 20th will be the first playoff game right here at Melbourne High School and in the YouTube channel where you're on right now. So, Matt Shelton for Harbor City. Y'all have a good night.